Who put my bottle back here?
Well, I didn't touch it.
I didn't put it back there.
I
had it over here.
I didn't touch it. Okay. All right. Watches-wise, what are we having today?
Oh, yes. I have a very special set of watches today.
Okay. Oh, Blinky. What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
A Geneve?
Geneve.
Or Geneva?
Is it woman's watch? Kid's watch. It's a kid's watch.
It's a woman's kind of...
/ kid's watch.
/ kid's watch.
Cool. I like Blinky.
Yeah, hopefully this... I don't know if I can get this on.
Why?
It's kind of small.
Oh, you mean the bracelet?
Yeah.
Same here. But, I mean... Oh. This is brand new.
Yeah, actually it is. It was used, but brand new. It hadn't been used.
It's your recent
Yeah,
stockpile?
recent stockpile.
Okay.
These are actually just been listed on the site, so.
Okay. What do you know about the Geneve?
It's a common fashion watch.
Okay.
Right, have this on right. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
I
Cool.
have to promote other things.
Yes, sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Here we are. We're here again.
Wait.
Well, oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to make it easy for you. I'm doing the offbeat so that you can actually sync it to a single clap, not to 2 claps, because we're never in sync.
I can never get it right on one clap.
On the clap. Okay,
so we're back again. Welcome to our therapy session. This is Happy Friday. Yeah.
Happy Friday.
It's FAFO with Danny and
Dennis,
and we're back again. What else? Oh, like, share, save, subscribe, whatever.
Do the thing. You know the regular thing.
Yeah.
Do the thing. We need to discuss the Ford piece of news that came out.
Oh.
We definitely need to discuss that. I want to talk about.
I didn't want to talk about anything today.
I want to talk about the Zeekr. What do you want to talk about?
Alcohol.
Okay, what are you having tonight?
I have just some car fixing stuff I wanted to talk about,
Okay.
Weird things that happen that I have to go fix, and other things that I'm working on.
Well, you've been spending some time outside.
Yeah, I actually did this weekend, finally.
Looking at your tan.
Yeah.
And you can tell I've been spending some time outside driving your Beetle that you sold me.
Yeah.
Getting some vitamin D.
We have to talk about the Beetle
in my
too.
old hair.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of talking about things, so we have wrist check today.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we got some unusual stuff today.
Yes.
What do you got, Dennis?
I have the Geneve. It's a common fashion type of watch.
Yeah, and it's ladies, girls.
I kind of like it.
It could be kind of unisex.
Yeah.
It's a nice. It's a silicone purple band.
Yeah.
But the case isn't plastic. It is metal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is metal.
Okay.
And it's got a kind of a rhinestone covered bezel.
Yes, it does.
But the inside of the watch is also purple, but it's got silver Arabic numerals on there, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's a light watch. It's a fun watch to wear around town.
Light.
You could work out in it, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. What are you having?
I have I think it's really cool. It's a charm bracelet, but it's got a Tinkerbell watch on it from Disney.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and Tinkerbell's done in a silver dial with the cartoon character etched into the dial, kind of. And it's got all little Tinkerbell charms on it. It's a cool watch for girls or ladies who love Disney. And
It looks good on you.
And these are now on the site and they're available.
Yeah.
So check them out.
F-bargarage at eBay.
Yeah. We're not unopposed to wearing ladies and girls' watches.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially it fits, to the whole convertible style.
Not saying convertibles, but he does drive a Subaru. So not saying anything more.
95,000 miles and counting.
Yeah. Speaking about driving, so how many miles have you put on the Beetle now?
Probably close to 1,000.
Okay. And how many miles have you put on the Porsche in the last 3 months?
Maybe 50.
Miles.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I just...
So I don't understand this. Explain this to me in a rational way.
Okay.
And then I'll explain to you what I think's happening.
Okay. Well, we just got the Beetle. From Danny, and it needs...
Wait. Before we start,
Yes.
I'm going to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get drinks.
Yes, absolutely.
What are you drinking?
I am having as always, James's May Asian parsnip navel strength tonight. I have to clear my palate from last week, from that California dreaming thing, which I'm not dreaming about. But the Asian parsnip, as far as I recall, is pretty good taste. Navel strength as well.
Okay.
And you? What are you having?
I think I'm going to polish off my Russell's Reserve. It's a 10-year-old version of the Russell's Reserve. Just good bourbon from Kentucky.
Yeah, headache guaranteed.
No. This is headache-free stuff. I love Russell. It's great.
Okay.
Great go-to.
Okay.
There's the bottle.
There is the gin. I have plenty of other gins to go through from James.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And as always, this is a new label design which says engineered in Wiltshire. You see, it's engineered. What?
It's distilled, not engineered. Engineered means it went through an engine.
Maybe both.
Probably, considering it tastes like oil. Motor oil, used, bad, motor oil.
Me like it.
Okay.
Me like it.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Oh, that's good bourbon.
Nice. Much better. Much better.
Much better.
Yes.
Okay, so explain this to me again.
Okay, so driving. Okay, so what do you want to know?
Well, you've got this really nice Porsche that sits...
Porsche.
It was official. The Porsche guy said it had to be Porsche.
The Porsche guy said it has to be Porsche.
No. We both watched...
Yes, we both watched the same thing.
We watched the show with Tavares, and it was Porsche.
It was Porsche. Here's the clip.
No, it was Porsche. And there's no clip. Anyway, which apparently has been kicked out of the garage now?
No, Porsche still lives in the garage.
Wait, the Subaru's been kicked out of the garage.
My Outback has been kicked out of the garage for now, while I'm working on modifying the garage doors and putting the car lift in. So before the winter season.
But the Beetle is in the garage.
The Beetle is getting the Royal service. Okay, it has been cleaned, it has been serviced, it has been upgraded, it's been loved. And because it has to be loved, it has to be driven, especially that we need to find out, me and Irene, my wife, we need to find out when exactly it's going to break so it doesn't break on our 15-year-old son. So we take it everywhere.
It's not gonna break.
This past weekend,
So-
we took it to the elevation of almost 8,000 feet, and everything went almost okay.
What do you mean almost?
Well, the coolant temperature spiked to 107. You know, I mean, temporarily.
107?
Nothing major.
It didn't go over 180?
No, 107 in Celsius.
Oh, Celsius. Okay.
In Celsius.
So that's what, 2...
I don't know.
Well, you're the one that grew up with Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
It should be. I use it for a reason. It's a 95 C temperature thermostat.
Okay.
So it has to be 95, you know, give or take here and there. 120 is when you got to stop. Basically, this is when you have trouble, you know, with the coolant. And I was pushing it. We took it actually to the top of the mountain, to Virginia City from the steep side of the mountain. And we drove 25, 35 miles an hour, very slow, climbing up. There is a speed limit.
Well, that might be it, because you were going slow.
Outside temperature was almost 100 degrees.
Oh, well, okay, so you're 100 degrees, you're going slow, and you're going up a mountain.
Yes.
Okay, no wonder the temperature gauge went off. Okay.
It's a stress test.
It's a stress test.
And again, the Beetle doesn't have the temperature gauge per se, so
it has a light.
Yes, it has.
Which is weird, because when you turn on the car, the light goes blue.
Yes.
And then when it gets up to temperature, it disappears.
Completely freaked me out the first day I saw that. So yes, I had to use the digital gauge reader through the OBD, and it's a little spiky, so it's not exactly what the dial will tell you if you would have a temperature dial or temperature gauge on your instrument cluster, which for whatever reason VW think that the new Beetle drivers don't need one. So, but
I mean, honestly, you know, for the demographic they were selling it to,
oh, absolutely,
I can kind of see that.
Absolutely.
But honestly, I like to have a gauge cluster too. So you added a gauge, right?
I added a digital gauge to the dash, yes.
Nice. And
I'm going to be replacing the instrument cluster with an updated and upgraded LEDs for the backlighting, because the VW's choice for the bluish tint backlighting,
I like it.
I don't.
You know, the one thing I did upgrade on that car is I did upgrade the light switch from just a manual light switch to an auto sensing light switch, which they have this cheap little mod that you do it, and it's like the greatest thing in the world. I love automatic light switch lights.
Yeah, it is nice. I did saw a lot of non-OEM wiring under the bonnet, and that needs to be cleaned up. Oh, and I did make an improvement to the car. I removed the rodent ultrasonic repellent device that you had there.
It freaking works.
Well, it's freaking dead, and
it started beeping at you, didn't it?
No, it didn't. I was afraid it would be falling off at some point.
No, it doesn't. It's Velcroed in there pretty tightly.
Not anymore.
But I swear by it. I mean, I've got a little bush on next to my driveway where the rodents hang out, and they don't eat my cars. So I swear by them. But you know, so whatever works for you works. So do something.
the trip from Santa Cruz over to Reno was about 370 miles. 370 miles up there, and every time we take it out, we take it from Reno to Carson City, Virginia City. We do the whole 70-mile round trip. Sometimes we'll go to Minden, which is a great little town if you like little towns. Love that place. The bookstore is out of this world. And the Blind Dog coffee shop, if you're ever in Minden, Nevada, Blind Dog. Just Blind Dog. Just go there. Awesome place.
But does that mean that the dog dispenses of the coffee?
It's one of the good coffees. Okay.
Well, you know the most famous coffee, right? It's dispensed from the
Yes, it's not the
The
three blind.
marsupials.
It's not the three blind pigs from last week. It's the blind dog this week.
Okay.
So yes, so we're taking Beetle here and there. As far as the Porsche goes, the last time I've driven it, the last time up until this past weekend was exactly a year ago.
Okay. So, what's your rationale for not driving it?
So I was taking it to renew my registration. So I took it out, I warmed it up, checked that everything works as usually, started, no problem, no issues whatsoever. Right away, just goes. And I take it for regular, like 25, 30-mile drive before I go and smoke check it. So I went places and did some spirited driving in it after a proper warm-up, and that's my 30, 40 miles for this year. Maybe I'll do another 100 or so miles. When I checked into the
How many miles are in the
place,
Porsche? How many miles are in the Porsche?
It's right now, it's exactly at 18,999 miles. And I figure I only have 1,000 miles more to go. So I need to plan carefully.
And then what?
I don't want to hit 20,000. It will devalue. It will reduce the value of the car.
Okay.
Crossing the 20,000 miles is that threshold.
So riddle me this. Why don't you sell the Porsche, get the highest amount you can, buy a cheaper, higher mileage Porsche, and get some enjoyment out of it?
I already have the Beetle for that. What do you want?
So this is my theory. Is he bought a 2006 Beetle?
Yes.
Which is
beat it as
a 20th of the value of the Porsche. It's got a convertible. It's got a nice engine. It's comfortable. It's easy to drive. It's fun to drive. And now it's his favorite car. Yeah, it's his favorite car. So he drives it all over the place. Come on, admit it. Admit it.
Never. First of all, never. Porsche wins, 10 out of 10. However.
All the years that I've had this Beetle, and you've harassed me for having the Beetle, you've been jealous of me. You've wanted that Beetle so badly.
Well, when it came up for sale, I took the opportunity.
Okay. So we're clear. The Beetle's your favorite car.
Not as far as the design goes. I was replacing the engine air filter, on that Beetle, just as a regular maintenance thing, It took me an hour to do that. You know how quick I can do this on the Subaru? 3 minutes. And no tools required.
Takes me 15 minutes the most to do it. And that's including lifting the hood.
Some of the design choices the Germans have taken questionable, to say the least.
You mean like an engine out to change the oil on a Porsche?
You don't do the engine out to change the oil.
You do an engine out on a Porsche 911 to do just about anything.
Well, it's kind of a given. I mean, it's...
Come on.
It's a flat six.
Yeah. And they could have designed the engine bay a little bit better, a little bit more access.
It's by design. It's a flat six. It doesn't have a lot of room in it. And the Subarus are about the same. The boxer engines. I mean, look up changing the spark plugs on Subarus.
Look up changing the spark plugs on the Volkswagen.
I've done this many times. Yes, you win.
Okay. You can even do the timing chain with the engine in.
Yeah, that's a novelty concept.
Well, you can.
Who would have thought about that, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm getting a lift. So that I can service my Porsche. Change the oil.
Remove the engine for everything.
Or maybe, if need be.
Okay.
If it needs,
right.
Something.
But
also to give a permanent home to the Beetle for the winter season.
Okay. Well, I've had my own difficulties with some of the stuff I've been doing on the Corvette. Mostly it's around some interior panel design that we're creating for sound system to
the
resolve.
sound system.
They've got these sound tunnels for the speakers in the back of the Corvette in
The original OEM ones.
And the OEM ones, and we want to actually just plug them up. And
yes.
We're going to do it in a permanent way, but then I looked at it and I said, it's probably better to have it removable and replaceable. But so I designed some panels to go over where the speakers are and lock in, and they're made out of wood and fiberglass. And this is my first foray into fiberglass work. And I did it, and I got it done. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but they're going to be covered. So they're going to be covered with
carpet.
Well, not only carpet, but they're going to also be covered with
sound deadening.
Yeah, the sound deadening for the the sound deadening stuff on there, so it won't be visible. But I wanted to make it stiffer than the wood so that it could bounce the sound off a little bit better.
And there is also always an option to fill up those cavities with,
I'm going to
something like a sandbag.
I'm actually going to put in foam.
Yeah.
In there, but it'll be removable.
Yep.
The cool thing about it is that I got it done, but I learned about some stuff with working with fiberglass and resin, which will help me because I've got to do some hood repairs and stuff like that. And the big thing is
the Corvette. It's
all fiberglass.
It's all fiberglass.
Yeah. It was before carbon fiber. Otherwise, it'd be all carbon fiber, which the new Corvettes are.
I'm glad it's not.
Anyway, so when I was mixing up the resin and stuff, it was really kind of thick to work with, and it was difficult. And I was like sitting here working with it, and afterwards I was like, you know what? I need to figure out a way to thin out the resin. And resin, generally, there are a couple of types that can be thinned out with like a acetone or something like that, but it is not recommended to add anything into the thinners to thin them out, because it will actually change the chemical structure of the resin.
And the final product.
And the final product might not be as good.
Yep.
So I was looking online, I was watching a guy's video who's a resin guy, and he was actually doing something on his resin pots, but he talked about fiberglass resin and stuff, and how to work with it and make it thinner. And what he suggested is you need to heat it at a slow pace, but up to about 85 degrees.
Okay.
Which was kind of cool. And his recommendation was a reptile heater. And
really?
I thought he meant Reptile as a brand. So I was looking online, I was like, what the hell? And it dawned on me, oh, he's talking about an actual reptile as an animal. Because they, in the aquariums, they put in heaters for to keep the warmth up, because they're cold-blooded. Well, they're cold-blooded.
Yes.
So I went and ordered a reptile heater off of Amazon. I'll give that a shot. And I've got a big thing of resin, so I needed some cups with lids so I can heat it up slowly. And I'll give that a shot for trying out some stuff.
85°C?
Oh, no, Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Okay.
I believe it was Fahrenheit.
That's like
it doesn't have to be
temperature.
too hot, but it's
it's almost like here.
When I was doing the resin, it was like 60 or 70 degrees out, so it wasn't very hot. And you need to keep it at kind of a consistent temperature is what the thing is. So I'm going to give it a shot, give it a try, see how that works. And do that.
Yep, but the project is coming along. I saw your cutouts. They really look nice.
Yeah.
The sound deadening in the back is looking
nice. I started putting more sound deadening in the back. I'm about 80% done on that.
I'm kind of trying to make my peace with the fact that I'll have to go through your dashboard, but I think going through the through the Beetle cluster is going to give me some practice on how not to destroy one. So the digital gauges, in your Corvette, I hope that we can keep them working.
It'll be nice to keep the original, but there are a whole bunch of aftermarket stuff, including a company that sells you that sells you complete repair kits for the Corvette dash. So you can rebuild your Corvette dash with the OEM motherboards and stuff, and they have all the components to rebuild it, which is kind of cool.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, they've got. You can look at the site, but it's really cool.
When it comes to electronics in the car, I'm the OEM guy. It's just like, don't change anything. All of the wiring that is not OEM is out.
No, it doesn't change the OEM. It's like all the components for the motherboard. They sell the kits for it.
Then I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, which will be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, while you're dealing with that, I'm going to be working on getting the engine in and the transmission and stuff, and seeing if we can get a cold start on it.
Yeah. It's been about a year since you got your engine back.
Yeah, it has been a year. So I
really
need to.
It needs to be turned over. It needs to be turned over.
So that's one thing they tell you about on these engines, the 350 small blocks, is you need to crank it with, kind of force oil and crank it before you actually try and start it, and make sure that there's full oil running through it.
Yep.
Which is one thing I'll do. And then the GTI, I had to replace the bulbs on the license plate lights, which I was like, I've got LEDs, so I'll just pop them in there. And I'm like, CAN bus errors. So I ordered some CAN bus lights off of, LED CAN bus lights off of Amazon. Ordered 2 different versions because I wasn't sure which one would work.
German engineering.
Well, sometimes you order it and it says it eliminates the CAN bus and it doesn't.
Yes.
So one came and the CAN bus adapter was about this big.
For the light.
I was like,
for
what
the license plate.
The second one came and the CAN bus adapter is about this big. I was like, I'm going to use a small one. And it worked fine.
Did it work? Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So
Cool.
no CAN bus lights errors. And the weird part is the lights were working. And the one light that was failing on me was intermittent. So it was like, I had one light, I didn't have both, but it doesn't hurt to not get pulled over.
Cool. So the project is slowly but surely moving forward.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, it's starting to make some progress.
Let's talk about Ford. I really want to talk about Ford.
Well, if we talk about Ford...
Well, first of all, last week we finished off with our discussion on the slate.
Yeah.
And the whole concept of the EV truck and how great that is, and the modular architecture,
the modular design.
It's just how amazing the concept is.
But the price point on it is fantastic.
Yeah, 27, 28,
28,
something.
I mean, with mods and stuff, it'll probably be 32, 33 or something. But
like
still,
under 40.
It's really affordable.
Yes.
As a car goes in this market nowadays.
Yes. So the Ford comes out and claims that they're about to reach their pinnacle point that is as good and as important for the company as having the Model T in their lineup. What do you think that means?
Well, the Model T was kind of a revolutionary car.
Well, in multiple ways, in a few ways, right?
For manufacturing, 1.
Yes.
For the car industry, 2. For people all over the world, 3.
Yes.
For the oil industry.
Well, yes.
It changed society.
And for the spirit makers as well.
At a large sea level,
Yeah. But the biggest one, I think, was still the price point. They got the price point just right.
Well, but that was because of all the other things that went into it that got the price point right.
But the whole goal of the Henry the Ford was to make sure that his own workers can afford to buy the product.
Yeah.
And that drove a lot of decisions, a lot of engineering, design decisions, choice of the color that you could get from the factory, which was any color that you want.
As long as it was black?
Absolutely. Yes. And
the interior... They had headlights on the first ones?
I think it was an option.
It was an option or something?
Yeah.
There was a lot of kind of weird things that were options, but on the initial ones, starter was a later option, but
starter was an option. The driver driver's side door was an option,
Yeah.
so it didn't have one.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to have doors on it,
Yes.
things like that.
Yeah.
But it really worked, and it was an incredible product for the time.
Yep.
In fact, I mean, honestly, the engineering, the design build of that car still holds up today.
Well, you see them on the road all the time, especially here in
They're
California.
100 years old.
I mean, like it takes special knowledge and skill
Skills
to get it started and to get it moving.
But they still move and
But
work.
they move, they work,
Yeah.
and there are plenty of parts available.
They'll never say that about an electric car. 100 years from now,
100
they'll go
years
like,
later.
yeah, they were all recycled.
Mhm.
So,
Eat that.
but okay, so I can understand that.
Yes.
You do, and this is a price point that's below the F-150. It's supposed to be an entry-level truck. It is electric. I don't know much other than that. But I do know that they have made an electric Ford Ranger since the 90s.
That was like an early iteration of the EVs.
They were running lead acid batteries in those things.
Yeah.
But they made it through the 2000s.
Very small quantities though.
Yeah.
I mean,
They were designed for, like, driving around on a small area and, doing work in it, like if you had a golf course or something, or
Yes.
or if you had a small business
Yes.
park or something like that.
So today, on the time of this recording, which is the August the 11th, okay, so Ford comes out and reiterates and says they're going to repeat that entire model again. They're going to do a small EV truck that is going to be under $30,000 for a base price. And somehow that is the Model T event for the company. What am I missing? Because I think it does not make a lot of sense on many levels.
What you're missing is the subscription services on it.
Starlink?
Anything. A radio. Starlink. Your lights to work at night.
Okay.
The heated seats.
The heated seats by subscription.
No. The ABS brakes. It's all gonna be subscription based on it. I bet you this.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be totally subscription based, and if you drive it without that, the car will barely function on the road. And honestly, that's the way I see Ford doing it, because they're not going to do what the Slate did and make it all completely modifiable by yourself and all completely controlled through an app that you can control and use, or like you bring your own iPad to it. I mean, Ford would never do that. Okay, the Fords, the Chevys, the Rams, they've all bought into the subscription services using their body control modules, and their body control modules can shut the freaking car off and stop it from running if it's not working properly. I'm like, that's how they're going to get you. They're going to say, all right, it's entry level. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you 15 days free on this truck, and then you have to pay, X for all these extras.
So what doesn't make a lot of sense to me is that Ford already has the F-150 Lightning.
But that's an $80,000 truck at least.
Yes, but they're not moving a lot of units of those. And they're
moving more than the Cybertruck.
Well, yeah, we'll get there. They have the Mach-E, which is a pretty popular, SKU for Ford. Okay?
It is, but the sales have dropped off.
And of course, yes.
Yeah, and their depreciation's still high.
Yes, and when I see them in the mountains, they always crawling 40 miles an hour. They cannot go any faster.
Yeah.
I mean, up the hill. But the small truck for under $30. It's a completely $30,000. What did I say?
$30.
Okay, that would be
I
nice.
buy a truck for $30,
Yeah,
man, all day long.
So, a small utility truck for under $30,000. It is a novel idea. This is a good idea, but can they deliver on it?
So,
And they say it's 2027 when it's coming out.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. Toyota makes this. Is it Toyota or Datsun or something that makes this? It's not a truck, but it's a kind of a van with a flatbed on the back,
Uh-huh.
and they're modular. And it's like 20 grand, and it's a gas engine, and it's bare bones and stuff. And you can't get it in the U.S. You can get it overseas in Asia and in Europe and stuff. And I'm like, I'd be in on that. I gotta remember the name of it. But
so the size of this truck that Ford announced today should be more spacious, and this is from their press release, should be more spacious than Toyota RAV4.
The RAV4 is pretty big, man.
Since when are we comparing trucks to the entry-level SUVs?
You know, SUVs are called trucks.
No, they're not trucks. They never.
I know, but they're considered a truck class.
Since when?
Always.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they never had an SUV class of vehicles. It's actually listed as a truck.
I thought it was always a SUV, sport utility vehicle.
No.
No?
They were always listed as trucks. When Jeep came out with the first luxury, SUV, which was the Wagoneer, it was called a truck. And they're all called trucks.
Okay. Well, the modern RAV4 is a pretty spacious car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it's not a small car.
No.
Compared to the first-gen RAV4.
My friend just got one a couple of years ago, and they're fantastic cars. They're got a lot of room, heck of a lot of room.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're going to take a truck and make it have more room than that, I'm like, where's the bed?
So exactly. So do you think we're moving to the world of the micro trucks, in US, where the trucks historically are the most popular category for people to buy, okay? And for the last 20 years, SUVs have been the most popular category for people to buy. And is Ford trying to change that and put people back into small trucks?
If it's cheaper than a Camry or a Corolla or
have you seen
a Ford
what
Focus?
The Camry goes for?
I know.
New one?
I know.
Even Corolla. I mean,
even the cheap Honda Civics, the four-doors. I mean, come on.
They're $35,000 plus.
I know. I'm just, a Nissan Sentra, man. But a Nissan Sentra is going to be more expensive.
Oh.
I mean, look at it this way. The world is craving a cheap car.
Yes, prices.
We don't need luxury. We don't need all of these things. We want a car that runs all of the systems off of our phone. Yeah, we do. We want a car. We don't want the car to be controlled by a computer that's stuck in the car that doesn't change, that fails, and all that sort of stuff.
Yes,
that's what I mean by running it off the phone. I mean, if you could control your airflow and all that sort of stuff through Bluetooth on your phone with an app, people would love that.
10 years from now, that app is abandoned, there is no support, and your car doesn't work because of that.
And people will retrofit switches. With switches as backups, okay? Honestly, this stuff is.
I don't know.
They need to use common sense when making a vehicle, not build the new Jaguar.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Jaguar, did you hear that they stopped the entire car production?
while they designed this new car.
While they work on this new design lineup for the car that they're coming up with.
Yeah, did you hear that the head of Jaguar just stepped down for some reason?
I wonder what was the reason and why did he have to step
He
down?
was there for 3 decades.
Oh, okay.
I think there was a mental breakdown, and he did this.
I think it was a lot of pressure. I'm absolutely positive that after that.
I don't think it was pressure. I think he had a mental breakdown to make it. Okay, and then everybody realized that he was having mental problems and needed to retire.
I don't know. Do you think the Jaguar is going to be one of those brands that is going to be auction off for sale just for the name of it? I mean, do you think they can recover at all? Don't you want a Jag?
I mean, honestly, the only way Jaguar could recover is rebadged a Land Rover, or a Range Rover. I mean, honestly, of the luxury SUVs that are out there, okay, the one I would get right now, other than a G-Wagon, which this is the only one I would buy new. Okay.
Classic.
A classic. It's
classic.
Classic, functional, durable. The most. It is.
It doesn't make sense on so many levels, but it's awesome.
Especially with a V8 in it, a V8 AMG engine in it. I mean, it's so much. It's so much better than the Jeep at this point because the Jeep doesn't have a V8 anymore.
But it's all Italian engines.
Yeah, there were no engines.
Blasphemy.
But the only other car that I would get, is I would get a 2 or 3 year old Aston Martin SUV with an AMG Mercedes engine in it.
So basically a Mercedes.
Well, basically a Mercedes, but I would
with the custom built
interior and the luxury. Quality. Yes, I mean, come on.
There is one Jaguar car on my to-do list, to have list that I still want to have in my garage. The F-Type, the R, the V8.
That one's unattainable, but yes.
I mean,
honestly, honestly, I would have an E-Type.
I would never have an E-Type.
I would have an E-Type.
I would never, ever have an E-Type.
And an XJ12, I would do.
I would never have that either.
But
I want my cars to work. To run.
You do not buy a You do not buy a Jaguar for a running vehicle. You buy a Jaguar because it looks good sitting on your driveway, leaking oil
all over the place
and other fluids. It's why you buy a Jag, man. And you look cool going down the road so you can get your oil filled up.
Yeah. Okay. So back to Ford. So the Ford came out with this announcement, and somehow at the same time, Tesla jumps on the bandwagon and announces that they're gonna start working on a small, affordable electric truck to replace the Cybertruck, which is not selling. Do you know how many units did they move this year?
Wait. It's already been done.
How?
Hacksmith. Oh, I have to show you. I have to show you that. Hacksmith created the mini Cybertruck. Cybertruck. It's a one-person Cybertruck.
Yes.
That's what they're going to come out with.
Yes. So the first year the Tesla came out with the Cybertruck, they moved 39,000 units.
I thought it was 39.
This year to date, they moved 11. 11,000.
Oh no! I thought you meant 11 units.
No, 11.
That would have impressed me. Was 11 units?
I think we can get there someday. I think we can get there.
That has got to be the most
expensive design exercise ever in the history of the car making.
Well, no, I would say it's the most expensive design failure.
I don't think it's a failure. I want
Well,
one.
actually, you know what?
I want one.
No. We can't say that. We can't say that that was an expensive design failure.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
The Jaguar. Gee, they stopped making designs for other cars for an entire year. Do you know what the budget for that thing must have been? Just in R&D?
They spent all the money that
They spent all the money. I mean, literally all the money for Jaguar was spent on that car.
Yes.
There is no way that is cheaper to have been designed than the Cybertruck. And the Cybertruck took 10 years to design.
Well, I don't know exactly, about that, but I mean,
come on, the wait list, the date that they announced to the date that they delivered was what?
5-7 years.
7 years?
5 years.
So, and then another 2 or 3 years designing it in advance.
In advance to have the prototype.
Yes. And they still didn't have a production model.
Yes.
When they announced the prototype and when they announced the people could start buying them.
I just wonder if the new small Tesla truck is going to look exactly like the current Cybertruck, just a, smaller version of it. However, I hope it's not, because in many countries in the world, you cannot register the Cybertruck because of the weight regulations, because of the safety regulations, all those sharp edges that it has, and the crash tests. Have you seen an official Cybertruck crash test?
So they've never released them.
They don't have them.
No, they have them. They
don't have them.
They have them.
They have the Tesla crash tests. They don't have the official.
Yeah, Tesla has the Tesla crash list. They never announced, and they never sent it off for official testing.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I think it's going to be?
Yep. What? What?
You know the Tesla with the gull wing doors?
No.
And they're gonna chop off the back and stick a bed on it.
No. No.
Have you seen the one YouTuber who made a Tesla truck?
Uh-huh.
I think it was out of Model S.
Was it done with the Goldwing?
No.
No?
She actually made like a ute.
Okay. Oh.
Like a ute out of it.
Okay.
I was like,
that makes sense.
That's doable. I mean,
that could have made sense.
If you could do a Tesla ute,
yes,
that would be kind of a cool car to actually look at. Now, would Elon, not the actual founder of Tesla, do that? Who knows? It depends on what he's taking that week.
There is only one company in the US who can bring back the utes to us. Subaru. Bring out the Baja back. Subaru. I want the Baja back. Baja. Why can't we have nice things?
Chevy could do it.
But they won't.
Depends on how well the Ford electric truck sells. You know what is the actual best electric truck right now on the road?
What is it?
It's a Chevy.
Which one?
I think it's Silverado. They make an electric of it. It's got the best mileage. It's got tow capacity. It's reliable.
Really?
Yeah. There's
interesting.
The one guy in Colorado, in Fort Collins, the guy who reviews all of the electric power stations and stuff like that, and electric cars and stuff, he took the cars from the Eastern Slope all the way up to Grand Junction, and he took, I think it was 4 vehicles. He did the Lightning, he did the Chevy, he did a Cybertruck, and he did a Rivian, I think, and they all towed Model S's on trailers.
Okay.
And the Chevy made it there and back in the least amount of
charging,
the quickest, most comfortable, and the ride was the best. Okay. The Cybertruck, I think, was next. The Lightning was really crap, and the Rivian was meh.
Yeah.
But
So
but
I think
but you should go. You should go. I'll link it somewhere. But it's a really it's long. It's like 3 hours of this
I think
this
you're
video.
onto something. So I just thought of I know exactly which company could actually make the small truck to come back. VW Caddy.
I don't think so anymore.
Come on,
no.
They've done it before.
If
Portable
anybody,
truck
no.
based on golf platform.
If anybody does it, it'll be Rivian for VW, because Rivian is the electric branch of VW now. VW's pretty much dropped all of their electrics, except for the e-Golf and the ID, which
the e-Golf is still selling.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of them on the road.
Okay.
The IDs. The IDs are actually selling the SUVs, and then for some reason the Buzz is still around. They're not selling many of them, but they're selling a few.
It's a halo car. They're gonna keep it around just for the looks. I mean, look, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's so expensive and everything for the price, and
not next year.
Not next year when you buy the used one, but I love the platform. I love the design of it. The price and the range are the two big things that get me. But as an SUV van, as a big van, family van.
Yeah.
I like that concept.
Absolutely.
It's not actually that big.
Yeah,
I saw one on the road.
You throw a Tesla battery, inside of it instead of the seats, and the range magically is extended.
Well, no, they sell an American version with the extended range, but the price goes up because
that extended range is like the minimal range for Tesla.
It's
200 miles.
No. The ID supposed to get 300 or 400 miles. Supposedly.
Allegedly.
The big issue is quick charging and charging infrastructure within the U.S. It's just a nightmare.
Well, I couldn't make it back home.
No.
Up the mountain.
I can believe that.
So this is a no-go for me.
You just connect up to a one of those cyber semis, and let it charge you while you're going up the hill.
Yes, next time I'm at the Tesla factory up in Reno, I'm gonna visit, and I'm gonna ask them for one of those battery packs, from the semi, right? Can you please give me one for free to play around with? Okay.
Anyway,
there is another EV story that we probably can talk about next time. The automakers keep upping up the voltage for their batteries. So the Zeekr, remember last time we talked about the Zeekr? Okay, there is a new Zeekr X, which is the entry level, the budget version of their high-end lineup, which is the Zeekr 001 FR or F. They have two different variants, very fast and ridiculously fast. So this economy version is using 900 volt battery.
So I got to ask you this question.
So we're so close to 1 kilovolt.
So I gotta ask you a question. With all of these electric cars,
yes,
and the 48 volt systems and all that sort of stuff that they're going to, they're all putting in auto driving systems, auto drive systems, auto park systems, all that sort of junk.
Yes.
Why do you need a fast car? You just need range at that point, because it's going to go the speed limit.
Well, yeah, let's talk about that next time, because I mean it just fascinates me as an engineer that we went from 240 80 volts to 400 volts, then to 600 volts, then to 800 volts, and now we're going to 900 volts, and this race in voltage is not going to end. It's not going to stop. At some point you're going to be entering the car, and your hair is going to be standing up each time you turn it on. It's going to be running on 12 kilovolts.
So maybe they're just trying to build static electricity so it can hover?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe. Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for joining. And remember, we are the
stupidest channel on YouTube. Because,
and we do.
Oh, no, sorry. We're the smartest channel.
We are the smartest channel on the YouTube.
It's also the stupidest channel.
Yes.
But we're the smartest channel on YouTube because we do stupid things faster.
Way faster.
Way faster than anybody else.
Way faster than anyone.
And learn from our mistakes.
Yes.
Or
don't.
Or don't. And just enjoy the fact that you're making a mistake.
Like, share, subscribe. Your comments and your critique in the comments below. We promise you that we'll never read or answer those.
Yeah, we really don't care what you say. We do this for our therapy, not for yours. So, yeah, enjoy. Oh, hey, one last comment there, just because of the coughing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You there's an old saying. You know how to tell an old person's car?
Yes.
How? Ricola wrappers all over the car. Yeah, that's us.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.